I've been procrastinating actually starting this today because I honestly don't. Today I actually don't feel like playing Minecraft. But the honest truth is, I have nothing better to do. So yeah. So if you're curious what just happened, where there's a bunch of mobs around, reason being is because it's just turned day. Because I was a genius, talked to my friend via text, but didn't pause the game, just flipped up my inventory like this. And in return, I ended up, well, nearly getting murdered by a couple spiders because I started getting attacked in the halfway process of it. And of course, I don't have any footage of it because why would I? Dark oak, gunpowder. Wow, you are about as useless as like. I'm gonna leave it alone because, well, there's no point to killing it. Yeah, so we're still mining. The stone is going to take a lot longer than I would care to admit. It is not unlikely that it could take a couple of, if I had to guess, my estimate would put it at about 3 hours. 3 total hours, meaning that I've probably got about 2.5, 2 hour 40 minutes left of just nothing but mining stone with a silk touch pickaxe. I'm not really as worried with losing my pickaxe though, because you do kind of just, oh my fucking god, you do kind of just you do just, oh my god, no. There you go. Anyway, but the situation if I lose the silk touch is not nearly as dire as when I lost the thing, because you see, with that one, that was just me being a pure dumbass of just epic proportions, and yeah, with that one it was very much a case of with that one it was very much of a case of fucking it up meant going all the way back to base and rebuilding, just a whole host of different things. And yeah, it's a lot worse than if I lose it here, because if I lose it here, I can just come back to the base, which is literally 100 blocks away, and boom, I've got repairs. So, yeah. Alright, let's just continue before I keep rambling. I'm not really in the mood. I don't actually want to continue mining, to be honest. I actually would rather be working on a different base. Go somewhere like a desert and just make a base there. Because I do want a desert temple, and I will need a lot of glass at some point. So it would be helpful to just kind of help my it'd be helpful for my expansion, ultimately. But, you know. Right. Where's the anvil? Where's the anvil? Oh, it is. We've got the diamonds, we've got a shit ton of sticks. Let's go. So, yeah, if you're curious how much stone I actually need, it's 3 entire double chests worth. Because, yeah, roughly that should be the exact amount that I need. Because if I have a 4 wide ice bridge, you'd have 2 walls that prevent the player from falling. And these walls being a block, then it would mean that the bridge itself would use about 10,000 for a length of 2,500. But it would also then use a lot less. It would use about 5,000 stone instead of 10,000 if the bridge was only 2,500. So I actually only need 2 double chests worth. But the honest truth is I might as well just fill it up, because the honest truth is I'm going to need a lot of stone anyway. I think stone, cobblestone, stone bricks, and all that other jazz are by far the best blocks in Minecraft, right? They look absolutely stunning in everything that they're put on. And so, I'm going to need a lot of it anyway. So, yeah. But I am going to need a lot of stone anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and just fill the 3 double chests. So I have 5,000 for this project, and then the next project will use the remainder 5,000 stone blocks. That does mean that I'm going to go ahead and craft as I go along though, because I don't want to accidentally overshoot and have more stone blocks, more stone bricks, than I don't want more stone bricks than I need, because stone is, although it's incredibly common, it is rather annoying to mine, and it's that time that's kind of the part for me. So for me, the best part is to just not waste it to begin with. It'll also give me a nice way to time how long it actually takes me to fill up an inventory. Because another way to view 3 double chests is 6 inventories full. Obviously it's not precise, right? It's actually about 2.5 inventories. Wait, no. 3 double chests is 162 slots, which would mean that a full inventory would be... yeah, it'd be 3. No. Wait. A full inventory of 36 would be 4. 4 full inventories. 4.5 full inventories of stuff, or in the way that I've currently got mine situated, it will be just shy of 6 of these completely filled to the brim with just stone, nothing but stone, and then crafted into fucking stone, because I hate myself. Yippee. This is going to take literally fucking days. Oh my god. My calculations put it at about 3 hours, so if I'm determined, I should be able to finish it this stream. But that's the key word, if I'm determined. Because I also then have to actually build the bridge itself, meaning I have to then go back, grab a ton of wood so I can connect them, build up their struts, ladders, and that's also then having to go into my diamond... that then has to go into my resource piles, which honestly I think I will get away with, because, you know, diamond pickaxes will run out at the same rate no matter which material. It's about how much you use them, not how much you actually, not which resource you're actually mining. Shit, can't fall down there. That would be very awkward, haha. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm like, I'm outsmarting the system. Nah, the only thing you're outsmarting is how fucking stupid you can be. I'm not going to bother mining any of these resources. One, I don't need them, right? I do not need an industrial amount of coal, nor do I need an industrial amount of copper. I don't even know what you use copper for, actually. I'm still stuck. I'm in 1.20. I have no use for copper whatsoever. I don't even think copper has a use outside of a lightning rod. And I don't need, the one thing that I do not need, absolutely, I don't need a fucking lightning rod. It's like the one thing on the top of my list that I don't need, because why would I want to attract lightning? Sure, it heals zombie pigmen. Sure, it turns pigs into zombie pigmen, but I don't need a fucking zombie pigman farm, because I've already got the nether. And if I wanted a fucking zombie pigman farm, I would build one in the nether. The lightning rod is probably the most useless thing in Minecraft, honestly. Well, I mean, actually, no. There are a couple more useless blocks, like the entire existence of concrete powder. And sand, and gravel, and a whole host of other things. But, you get my point. The block... The lightning rod is like one that I have a personal vendetta against. Not because it's inherently bad, but just because I just don't like it. Okay, so it's taken me 10 minutes to fill up a quarter of that chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. And actually, okay. From that calculation, it should only take me about an hour and 40 minutes, which is a lot quicker. That's fair. That's actually roughly as fast as it took me to fill up the ice. The ice took me about 2 hours. Although, to be fair, about 40 minutes of those 2 hours was me coming back to base because I lost my fucking pickaxe. I'm still annoyed at myself for that. I still cannot believe that I didn't keep an eye on it for so long. That I just... It died! It died in my hand, and I'm just sitting there, dumbfounded, and then the realization hits me. I'm like, Oh, guys, it's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. How much stone have I gained? 3 stacks. Is that a joke? I've mined out like a quarter of this mountain so far. And I've literally got... Oh my lord, this is going to take a while. God. Actually, you know what? Actually, no. There is nothing that's going to ever be more painful than the time I decided that mining down the entire top of a mountain with nothing but iron tools and no enchantments was a good idea. I sat there for literally 8 hours mining the fucking area down till it was flat. I managed to do it, but oh my goodness gracious, it took me so long, and by the end of it, I just stopped. I stopped trying with the world, honestly, because it was that. It was really difficult. Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck? Get you! Fucking hell. Now I can mine it without actually having to worry about it. I can either ignore it or mine it, and I think I'm just gonna mine it because I think it'd look pretty fucking ridiculous if there was just a chunk of floating diorite over everything. But for now, let's just continue mining around and see if I can get away with not doing that. Wow, that was a voice crack. I've not had one in fucking months. You'd be surprised by how little it happens, actually. With how much I talk, you would expect it happens basically every other day. But actually, nope, it happens incredibly rarely. In fact, it's rare for it to happen at all, let alone once or twice a week. Although it is awkward when it happens, I'll tell you that much for now. Maybe I should just keep mining throughout the night instead of keep going to... Actually, no, but then again, if I go to sleep, it will get rid of the phantoms, and it will prevent mobs from spawning. Potentially getting in here and making everything harder. Yeah, stone is so much harder to mine than ice, because ice is instantaneous with efficiency 4. With efficiency 4 it's gone, it's done, it's over within literally half a millisecond. Whereas with stone it takes a second each time. That's really quite time consuming. I'm amazed by how much I've already mined out. Like, this is a lot. This is a lot, especially considering the fact that this is with a efficiency 4. Maybe I could turn this into a base. Have it like be a mountain. Have it like be a mountain base. I think that would be really cool, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because not only does it grant me more stone, but it would also just, you know, look really cool if I ever got around to inhabiting in it. It would also allow me to experiment with a bunch of different blocks as well, because it would take away the pressure of me using the wood, because I've already used the wood. I've always preferred certain blocks for building. Like concrete, wood, stone, and stone bricks are my personal favourites. Okay, concrete is a brilliant colour when it's dry, when it's wet and it's fully hardened. Meaning that it's perfect for literally any project that you need colour. Like even if that colour is dark or bright, concrete's perfect for it. And wood is just an all-around phenomenal block. It's a lot of fun to look at, it's a lot of fun to see, it's a lot of fun to just do all kinds of stuff with. So it's a perfect block in the sense that it looks fantastic and can be used in basically any and all situations and still look pretty good. As well as I've just kind of got a bias towards the medieval style. I'm sorry, I grew up learning the medieval style in Minecraft, okay? I grew up playing the game, building medieval style buildings, so for me, it's always been like the one that I'm closest attached to. Because it's just the one that I know the most, and it's the one that I started learning from the very moment I got the game. When I really started to figure out how to build, medieval style was the first one I jumped onto. And from there it never really let up. I thought I'd eventually go into a modern phase or whatever, but nope, never did. I mean, hell, even with builds that aren't medieval, even with builds that that have absolutely no connection to the medieval times, even builds like that, like ships, they still have a twinge of medieval feeling in there. I mean, the entire grand staircase of Titanic I built was inspired by a medieval style idea. The only part of that build that isn't medieval styled is the fact that it has quartz stairs, and the reason I did that was because it was a nice contrast. The ultra modern to the ultra old. And that's just kind of been my bias since literally day one, right? Medieval style, olden style, wooden stone, that is like my favourite, right? Modern is good when you do it right. When you do it right, modern looks fucking phenomenal. And when it's done right, it really, really looks better than medieval style. The reason why I've never gone into the modern style, though, is just because it's really difficult to build. Lots of colours, lots of bang, lots of booms. There's a lot of sharp colours that shout at you and scream at you and say, look at us. And you know that's kind of what makes it so difficult to recreate, because you have to get that balance between it looking really sharp and modern and balancing it between that and making it look like a kid just spilled his paint everywhere. Of course, when you can balance it, it looks fucking phenomenal, but when you don't, it really looks bland and quite boring. And that's kind of why with modern buildings, it's just so difficult for me to really kind of get attached to them. I don't necessarily think they're bad, I just don't necessarily think they're the most pretty thing around. Right, most of the time at least. And again, most of the time, because when it is done right, my goodness gracious, modern buildings, medieval buildings, it doesn't matter, it all looks stunning. Honestly, mega builders in this game have my absolute respect. Alright, they are able to turn something to an absolute beast and a half. And it's incredible to me, it really is. So, yeah. You need to make sure that doesn't run out again. When it starts going into the no-no zone, I'll then just remove it and make sure that I can repair, and then I'll just go and repair it. Oh, much stone? Wow, okay. Maybe I might actually get this done a lot quicker than I was anticipating. I thought this was going to take me a couple of hours, but at this rate I could actually be done within 2 or 3. I could actually be done within an hour and a half or so. I'm just going to repair it now because, you know, it's 150 away and I'm not really in the mood to risk losing my best pickaxe just because I don't want to repair it just yet. Wow, I'm fucking stupid. Where's my crafting table? I don't have a crafting table. Why do I not have a crafting table? Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell. Oh, okay. Let's go! Go to Mexico! Oh, Christ. But I could actually get this done a lot quicker than I anticipated, which would allow me to then build a bridge. Yippee. I don't really know where the bridge is going to go. I think it might be across the water, honestly. Because I can just build like a small little thing across the water, just in case I actually need one. There really is just dead ass an entire cave in this mountain. Like, I didn't even realise, man. What the fuck? That is insane. There is literally an entire cave within this mountain, and I didn't even realise. The good news is that I'm going to be able to just tear it down if I so wished, so I might do that just for the extra resources, really. At the same time, maybe being merciful towards it is probably the better idea. Not because I like the mobs, no, of course not. Just because it would save a lot of time. And besides, I don't even think my stone would even reach this point. Then again, the question of it, the need for it is always going to be there if I ever need it. So it's nice to know that if I ever need it, I can just come in through here and, you know, mine it dry. I don't want any of the coal. I've already got enough as it is. Oh. No, that's just a trick on my eyes. Thought I saw iron there. Right. Let's continue mining the thingy. Right. I've had enough of mining stone for now. I'm going to go ahead and go to the leg of the ice bridge. And I'm going to, you know, build it, build it up. Yeah, right. So I'll bring the spruce wood that I just mined. There's an entire spruce forest over where the bridge's leg is at the moment, though. So I'm not really particularly worried about actually, you know, I'm not actually particularly worried about, like, oh, where's the hoe? Where did I put it? I know I put it somewhere. Did I drop it? I dropped it, didn't I? Yeah, I dropped it somewhere. I don't know where I dropped it. I must have dropped it in the lake a while back. Oh, where's my iron? Where's my iron? My iron is in that chest. Oh my god. Nah. Nah, you know what? Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. Where the fuck are the sticks? There are no sticks. Oh my god. Nah, ain't doing this. Fucking there, wooden hoe. Fucking perfection. Lots of seeds, maybe a potential for a chicken farm or something at some point. I don't know. There's a lot of ideas that I could do and whatnot, so yeah. There's a lot of different things that I could do, a lot of different ideas that I could do. So, yep. If you goes as to why I have such a massive wheat farm, it's just because I'm constantly low on food. And I just decided at one point, fuck it, I've had enough of not having any food. And I just took the existing farm land that I already had and just proceeded to expand it like twofold. So, yeah. I need to go down and check on the villagers to give them some more bread. Craft myself some bread. And then I'll be able to head off and start the construction of one of the legs for the ice bridge. And then I'll have to line it up. I know where it is, it's at 218, but I want to make sure that it's actually like all lined up and whatnot. So I haven't built it on this end just yet. Because if it isn't correct, then I'm going to look like a fucking idiot all the time. Right. Yeah, I don't really need you. Sticks I'll keep. Seeds I don't need. But now I'll just put them in here. Okay. Put you in here just in case as well. I'll take... Yeah. Okay, thank you for pointing that out. Like, my mic does that every so often. Jesus fucking Christ, I didn't realise how long that had been going on for. Fucking hell. Oh Christ, that actually gave me a bit of a heart attack there. Holy mackerel. Jesus Christ almighty. Oh wow, that got dark really quickly. Thing was so loud, knocked me to night time. Jesus. Anyway. Oh, are you kidding me? They don't stack? What? They were always meant... Weren't the old ones able to stack? Bro, what the fuck? Bro. Nah. No, that's messing with my head, that. I always thought they could stack. Ah, shit. Is this how you know? Oh wow, yeah, that's very cute. It's very cute how you got all of that, but unfortunately I've got diamond. If anyone's wondering where my shield is, I don't bring it with me on any of my expeditions because I don't need to, because I'm just that badass at mine. No. Literally just because I just keep forgetting to bring it with me. I do have it, it's in my chests. The only problem is I just cannot remember to actually bring it. Anyway. I should have gotten the fucking... I should have bought the bones. Damn it. Anyway. But here's the second base, right? It's nothing special. Right? This was all my work. I mined the absolute shit out of the ice regions. And yeah, I have literally 3 entire chests of just ice, which is like pretty mad. Right, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put all of this stuff in here. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to leave my bow because I don't need it. I'm going to bring this stuff with me, the food. There's my iron hoe. Fucking hell. Right, and now it's time to go mining. Not any normal mining, no. We are mining specifically for trees and trees only, because the legs are going to be slightly more different than what you used to. Good luck with Minecraft. Gonna perfect back noises for doing homework. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't even disagree with that. I had one job and I missed the fucking tower. That's incredible. Actually, maybe I could be onto something there. Because each one of them is obviously going to have a ladder. Each leg is going to have a ladder that's going to connect to the main bridge itself, so you can just kind of go on and get off at will. If I'd missed that jump, I would most certainly die. This is the one problem with survival mode. I'm not a survivalist, I'm a builder. And so my builds are always gargantuan. But the problem with survival and being gargantuan builds is that usually, most of the time, I end up falling to my death, because I literally have built my build so fucking high that if I fall, I am going to die within a minute. I mean, I don't think there's a single ship that I've built where if you fell from its boat deck or whatever, you would survive. I mean, hell, even the smallest ships I've ever built would still give you like half your HP pull of damage. And those are the ones that I put together in like 5 milliseconds. Though I do have an idea, right? Because it's going to be about 6 wide from wall to wall, it'll have a 2-block gap here that'll allow it to make it look more like a leg rather than a table or something like that. It'll make it look more impressive, is basically what I'm trying to say. It makes it look a lot less out of place, more of like an actual structural support rather than just something that's just been put down so it can get up there. Because, yeah, if I had any tips for any person who ever wants to get good at building, the #1 tip is make your build seem or feel seamless. If your build sticks out like a sore thumb, then that's fair, but if there's something in that build that sticks out like a sore thumb, then it makes no sense. Like with this, you could have just had a 1-block long wide leg that went all the way up to the bridge, but it would really make it look quite painful, because it wouldn't really have a reason to stay up and whatnot. Wow, I actually have a lot more than I thought I did. So if that's where the wall is, this is where the wall is, that's where that goes, so that's where the stone bricks would go, and yeah. Let's go with 1858. Oh yeah, because I totally managed to do that. Did I even pick that up? No, I nearly killed myself. You know a Hoi 4 player is Hoi playing Minecraft when they mention industry. Oh Christ, they're on to me. So this one would be 120, won't it? Yeah. Roughly. Yeah, around that. And then you would have that. Okay, cool. Let's have a look and see how it looks. Oh god, that is out. Oh! Cannot get a clear view, Captain. Nuke it. I wish I could. I don't have any TNT. Well, if it's a 90 tall tower, then it needs about a 30 block difference between each one, wouldn't it? I feel like no. I think it's actually just a problem of that. Oh god, this is awful. I hate it. Survival is such a bitch because you can't just zoom out and have a look at the entire build. No, you've got to do this like... Oh, Christ. Oh, fuck off. I'm not going there. I know that you're probably looking at me and thinking, hang on a minute, you have a bow. I do have a bow. I have no arrows, though. Why are you here? I literally just built this, like... God. I literally just built this literally 13 seconds ago. Please get the fuck out. No, I'm not even... Okay, okay. Never mind. You're loud. Yeah, bitch. You think you're tough? Come and fight me. Bruv. Right, so if it's 110 and that one's 170, then what I'm looking for is I'm looking for around 145. There you go. Let's see how this looks. I'll have a look in a bit, actually. Let's just get it down for now. Ah, yes, the pissed off Enderman. Wow, the fact that it took me 3 swings to hit it is a bit of a worry, isn't it? And now it's far too fucking high. Oh my god. Can I cheat? Hang on. I can't. No, I can't. Okay, I can't cheat. What the fuck is up with this tab? I'm gonna have to go into the F3 again. Because that is really tripping me out now. Why can I not seem to get it right? It's 170. And then it's 110. So 145 makes sense. Unless the top one is 155. Oh, the trees are not helping me either. This is one of the reasons why I prefer creative. Because I can just fly. I can fly and have a look at the build, but I can't do that in survival. Because, well, I can't fly. Yeah. I can't really go over here. I'm just going to have to go back on well, if it's 155 and the other one's 110, then 120, 130 is the best. Is the best height for it. Oh, Christ. Something that would take me literally 3 seconds in creative to solve. It's going to take me like 5 minutes. All because of that. Right, hang on. Let me pick up this piece. So this is 106, roughly. So that's 106. The top one is 159 roughly. It's 160. So if it's 160, oh my! If it's 160, then what I would want, 55. 28, 28, we'll have to go with that. 27 on each side, which would mean 160 minus 27 would equal... Oh, what is it? 160 minus 27 would equal 133. So I need to put it at 132, which is actually pretty much the height I'm at. Oh my god! Is that some kind of joke or something? I have died more times to my own builds than I have to actual mobs. Like, oh my god, I hate it. Again. Oh god. I hate being a builder sometimes, because I'm always compelled to build like the tallest thing, the biggest thing, the most beautiful thing. And it always leads to me falling and dying. Because, you know, the build is like 400 billion blocks. There's like There's like 400 billion blocks tall. So I end up... Did some of it fall down there? You know what? If it did, I don't want it. Oh, God. That's even glitched. I'm more upset over my XP loss, honestly. I'm not actually upset over the fact that I've lost... That I've just died. I'm more upset over the fact that my XP is now down. Yeah, because it always goes back to 7 and it's just so annoying. Because now I have to go back to the XP grinder and fucking murder like 900 million mobs and... fucking... All I wanted to do was make it look pretty. That's it. We've done it. Finally. Jesus. It took 20 years. Right. So now that that's been sorted out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and now build that here, up to there. And then I'm going to do this again, literally here, because the bridge is going to be 4 blocks wide ice-wise, and 2 blocks wide wall-wise. At least that's the plan. The reason being is because I have far too much ice and I don't like having a narrow path. I prefer to have a wide one. Allows me just a bit more freedom to move. I just prefer it really, it's open air. But that does mean that my ice is going to be slightly overstretched because I've only got about 10,000. And if I'm not wrong, yeah, I'm 2,500 blocks away. I'm about 2,200 blocks from my base with the villagers in it, meaning that I will have enough. I'll be about 2,000. I'll have about 2,000, but it does mean that if I want to go anywhere else with it, I'm going to be rather thin. Which is rather ironic because I was intending to have 5,000 go to the main base and then 5,000 to an ice biome, but I decided to go for a 4 wide ice wall, ice bridge. Other reason for why I want to make it so wide is just because I just want to add like a couple of things, like make it a medieval style, modern style, and all that other styles kind of build. Ice bridge, just make it look a bit more sexy to just kind of ride. It's like, wow, I'm riding a bridge, rather than, oh yeah, the ice bridge, you know. Let's read the chat now, hang on. I don't like building survival just because I love do giant projects with cut stone. And it's just so long to mine, so many stones that I just get bored and give up. Hey, don't you worry, mate. The reason I am currently in the middle of making this bridge is because I am currently supposed to be mining a shit ton of stone, but I got bored. So I just decided to switch my focus over to this one instead. So, yeah, don't you worry. I always bounce between projects as well. I mean, hell, I'm not even supposed to be on this world. I'm supposed to be on this one. Right, this is the world I'm supposed to be in, but I got bored of it, so I just didn't bother. And I'm like, fuck it, we're gonna do a Minecraft Let's Play. Then I'm like, you know what, I don't want to edit, so I'm like, you know what, we're just going to do a live stream. I don't know how many times, maybe I could do like a Minecraft day by day survival base. But, yeah, doing Minecraft, just do Minecraft live streams. I'm going to need a 336 pieces of spruce wood, which is 1, 2, 3. That's 5 stacks plus 46 plus 16. 5 stacks. Yeah. It's just quiet. It's just pure quiet. Damn, bro. Infinite snow generator. So that was almost all of the logs that I have. Oh, it's gonna take a while. Okay. Oh wait, I'm an idiot, I shouldn't be building up at this moment. Yeah, because if I build up, I'm eventually going to just get, I'm just going to get stuck, aren't I? Because if I fall, oh, I've got a boat. I've got an entire boat. Then again, yeah. Whatever. Let's continue gathering trees. And once I get a couple more stacks, I should have enough wood to do things. the amount of times I've seen my build and thought that it was a ginormous spruce tree is actually kind of concerning at this point. I've seen that, I'm like, holy shit, that's a... Oh, wait a minute. Shit. I'm just wondering, what time is it in your area right now? At the moment, it's 10 p.m. It's 10:11 p.m. So, yeah. But honestly, my sleep schedule is just bollocked. Beyond repair. By the time I go to sleep, most people are getting up. Alright, I go to sleep at about 5, 6 a.m. and I'll wake up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to have to fix that before I actually get to college. But, anyhow. I've applied for college if you're curious, so... Yeah. Math, physics, hopefully they'll accept me. If they don't, they'll put me in a course that's slightly lower than what I've put in. I'll do that, yada yada yada. Basically, math and physics is basically just as like, hey... Because... is just basically my ticket to if I ever want to leave something. Because my dad said it best when it came to education. People who work in retail aren't miserable because the job is bad. Like, yeah, it's not fun, but, you know. But they're miserable because there's no way to get out of it. They're miserable because they have no other option. It's just the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And they're miserable because they can't get out of it, even if they wanted to. But if you have an education, you then have that option to actually go and get out of there. So if you want to do retail, go for it. But then you can leave it and become a physicist. And really, that really is true. So, yeah. If I get an A in maths and physics, go to university for it, I then pretty much get to do whatever I want. Because after that point, any job would accept me. Alright, if it requires maths and physics, they would accept me in a heartbeat. Especially because maths and physics is such a difficult topic for a lot of people. So I could basically just do whatever I wanted. So if I wanted to, I could just sit here and make Minecraft videos all day. But I could also become a physicist or whatever. I'm not really sure what I want to become. Rocket scientist seems like a lot of fun. Astrophysicist is something that I'm very, very much looking into because, well, I'm phenomenal at space. But I haven't really encountered any of the math, so... just wait until the maths gets introduced and then we'll worry about how good I am at it. Same. I'm going to one of the top unis in the countries. Firstly, just to have a choice for what I'm going to do in life, and secondly, just don't want to go into the army. Yeah, honestly, I can't blame you with that one. Right. I remember I had a friend who mentioned how he wanted to go into the Navy, and I was absolutely fucking mortified. I'm like, are you kidding? Do you want to get yourself killed or something? And it was like, Jesus Christ. He's a great guy, wonderful person, but that was one of the few times I've wanted to pull my hair out when I was talking to him, because I don't get it. I don't get it. Even no matter how many benefits you get, there's nothing that's worth it. There's absolutely nothing that is worth going into the army or navy for. I mean, there are a couple of things I can guess, but it's not. But it's not something that you'd go. It's not something that I would say go to college for, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's incredibly dangerous, and it's just really something that. Yeah, it's just not the greatest. My friend eventually didn't really. My friend didn't get into the Navy eventually, just because there was just something came up, and yeah. But yeah. Are you kidding me? I'll get rid of that dirt in a bit. For now, I just need a bit more spruce wood. Right. And well, I know some man, not friend of mine, just man from the same course, and he just because he didn't want to go study, go to the army in Russia. That's just crazy, people. You're Russian? Shit. Shit. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was just like, you know, just a nation that gave the option between army and studying, because, you know, a couple of nations do that. Like America does it. But wow. Jesus. There. I wish him luck. How much wood about 39. Is that enough? I don't think that's enough. I'll get a stack. I think that'll be enough. A stack of logs should be enough. Well, I should say that I don't support the thing, but yeah, it's just scary. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. For now, let's just... Yeah. Alright, tower's nearly finished. So, tower's nearly finished. It should take a couple more minutes. Get up there, finish it, and I'm going to go back to my base, mine out all the stone, come back, and start building it. Simple. I think. I hope. This is going to take fucking years. Although, I will always say this, I'm rather shocked at how many people are international with me. Because it's like... How much stone do you need? I need about... If it's a bridge that's 2,500 long, I have 2 on each, and I will need 5,000 pieces of stone, which I've actually pretty much already mined, but I know for a fact I'm going to need more than that at some point. So the goal is currently to mine about a lot more than that, to put it nicely. The goal is to mine about 10,000, so I have 5,000 for the current thing, and then I've got another 5,000 just in case I need it. So, yeah. Simple. Yep. So the bridge is complete. Right, let's go back home then. I've got no reason to stick around. I'll take this bridge with me. I'll take the stone with me. Take that, take that, take that. Bring an arrow. Bring a couple of sticks. Right, let's go. Wow, that's crazy. Oh no. I mean, it's wild. I mean, it is wild to think about. Like this is like the average amount of blocks that a build of mine would have in a creative world. It's like 40,000 on the lowest end, and saying out loud that I have already mined 10,000 bits of ice and 5,000 bits of stone is just madness to me. So quickly as well. Hasn't taken me more than a couple of days. It's literally only taken me a couple of hours. But it just goes to show you just how few blocks it actually takes sometimes. But yeah. I feel like we also have to remember though that this is just for the bridge. This isn't for any other thing. This is just for the bridge. The bridge itself is going to be the largest structure that I will build in this world. I don't really know how long it'll be or where it'll end up, but it will be a ginormous thing by the end of it. And, yeah. That was fucking quick. I wasn't expecting that to be so quick. I was honestly expecting that to take like a couple of Minecraft days. Nope. Literally happened instantaneously. And you gave me one of the worst fucking achievements in the entire game. Are you kidding me? Channeling. This is the best you guys can do? I just bred you for 14 fucking Minecraft days and you give me a fucking channeling book? What even is that achievement? Enchantment. Channeling is a trident enchantment that allows it to summon lightning. Are you having a laugh? So not only do you give me an achievement, an enchantment that I don't need, but you gave me an enchantment I can't even use. You, my good sir, are the definition of useless. Because guess what, fuckos? I don't have a trident. Because why would I? I'm gonna build an ice bridge. I don't even have an elytra. I'm gonna build an ice bridge so I have no reason to have an elytra. Like, yeah, it is incredibly far. When did you get... Why? That is annoying. That is incredibly annoying, actually. Gives me a fucking channeling. I'm amazed. The kicker, right? I know that I've already had like my reasons to dislike it, right? I.e., I don't have a trident and I don't have an elytra. Kicker, I don't even know how to use a trident to summon lightning. So I can't even use it even if I did have all three of them. I'm actually amazed. This guy was probably as useless as you can get. About as useful with a... About as useful as a bucket with a hole in it. I'm gonna have to push that back. That's fair enough, actually. I'm willing to expand your space. If it means that we get more children. That sounds wrong. That sounds really fucking wrong. But I'll be more than willing to do this if it means that I get more villagers. He is now a librarian. He is now a part of an accomplished society underground. And, yeah. Oh my god, I hate these fuckers. There you go. What's your trade? Infinity. Wow, you are just all sorts of useless today. Infinity. What's next? Unbreaking 3. You couldn't be more useless if you tried. Like, so we have channeling, and then we have infinity. Channeling I can't use, and infinity is super easy to get on the enchantment table. Kicker, I then get Frostwalker 2, which is an enchantment that I don't want, because it's not good. Because I'm gonna have a fucking ice bridge. It's actually astonishing how fucking useless you three have been today. I'm gonna have to trade with them anyway, just so that I can end up leveling them up and whatnot. So, yeah. And I have a couple of ways on how I can actually get better trades. Either trade with them and just let it get back to the baseline, or heal them with a golden apple. I have no golden apple, so for now we're just going to go with the tried and trusted method of just not dying. Why are there so many iron golems? Jeepers. Anyway, but yeah, there you go. We now have a couple villagers more. Yippee. I just want a single villager with Mendon. That's it. Right? That entire group will be used as just kind of my way to have a enchantment place where I can just enchant a shit out my tools and whatnot. That's really their main function. But outside of that, if they aren't giving me good enchantments, then the question is, what should I do with them? Should I kill them, or should I leave them within the colony and just let them kind of sit there? I think I might just leave them alive, because it also leads to a better... Because it also leads to villagers not hating me. Which, you know, is something I would like to avoid today. much longer do I... How much further do I have? An entire inventory. And about half of a hotbar. This is taking a surprisingly long amount of time. Honestly, actually, no. To be honest, it's not taking a surprisingly long amount of time. What's happening is that I got lazy and stopped fucking doing it halfway through. Another day has gone by in Minecraft. What day are we on? It says it here. Hang on, chunk. Oh my god! Shit. Chunk. I'm facing south. Oh, okay. Local difficulty is 2.06. I'm on day 76. Jesus. That is a... Yeah, that's actually not half bad, to be honest. That's not actually half bad. Day 76, I thought we were on, like, day 700 or something. Like, wait. It's been... Wait. Day 76 means that that's a... Huh. So... 17 hours is about 76 Minecraft days. Huh. of curiosity, what languages do you learn in school? Or is it just an unimportant thing, nobody cares if you actually study them? Honestly, I've been thinking about that a lot, and I've been really surprised by just how little English children... Oh, that's a bad word, isn't it? Just how little we're actually taught. Like, the most I was given was a course in Spanish in my high school. I didn't care for Spanish because, well, of course I didn't. But then I look around and I'm seeing all these people from all over the world watch my videos, and they're speaking English. Just they're doing it, and I'm like, what? And it turns out that so many people get taught English in school, and it's like, it's insanity to me. It really just, it's such a culture shock. And it's like, that's the thing, we aren't taught that many languages, and it's not a subject anyone cares about. Like, we're taught English, obviously, but outside of that, we're pretty much left to do whatever we want, right? If you do the grades, perfect. If you don't, well, whatever. But for so many other people around the world, it's almost compulsory. Like, I know in in Luxembourg, I've heard that they learn German, Luxembourgish, and even French. And it's like, It's always been a very pleasant surprise, honestly. So, to answer your question, it's not important to us. Right? Other languages do not really matter to us. That's a new one. I mean, nothing says smart like falling from the height and dying for the 6th time. Fucking hell. You've got to be fucking shitting me. At least most... Okay, we've got all my stuff anyway, so... Can't really be too upset, can I? And that is my current inventory. Nearly half of it is full of stone. Yep. Well, for me in the 1st grade, the English language seems like useless because I was growing up like super patriotic and shit. Yeah, I know that feeling. I remember when I was younger, I grew up as quite a patriotic English guy. Right? I was a nationalist for some time until I realised that, you know, it's the dumbest thing on earth. And, yeah, and I was absolutely a commie boo when I was younger. Okay, when I was studying World War II, oh my goodness gracious. It was like, I would acknowledge Soviet war crimes, but at the same time, I would be just, I would be like, but you know, the German, there's always be an excuse. So I was like, fucking hell, Fred. I'm glad I grew out of that phase. But yeah, I can understand why you would think it's useless, because it's like, you know, you're Russian, right? You know Russian, you're gonna live in Russia, fair. I mean, it's the same reason for why I think I would think Spanish is useless. The only difference is that, you know, YouTube and a lot of sites are primarily English based. That's really the only difference, really. I mean, if it was primarily Spanish based, then it would literally just be, I would be taught Spanish to the highest level. So I can absolutely understand what you mean, because yeah, it's not a language that really you would ever think you'd need, especially when it comes to like the kind of content creators you'd also watch, because there's a lot of Russian content creators as well. There's a lot of creators on YouTube, on Twitter, and all these other sites that are Russian, and they're going to be speaking Russian because they're Russian. And it's like, yeah, it makes perfect sense. It's a flawed sense of logic, but it's not something that I would say is like, it's not stupid. It's just, you know, it's just kids being kids. I actually do remember I actually had a Russian in my school at one point, and he was literally right. He was a very gentle giant. He was cool, calm, collected. Dude was fucking massive, but he never spoke, and it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. So it was like, Jesus Christ. But in high middle school, I just started simping. Studied language for girl, and my favourite musical was English. And well, now I can understand English thanks to my dumping phase. I mean, that's one way to do it. He's just as shy. I mean, that's one way to do it, honestly. That is certainly it there. Oh, 19. Right, we're nearly finished with the mining thing. Right, we started the stream with this, and I'm going to end the stream with this, because once I've done this, I am never going to mine again. Oh my goodness gracious, my finger is killing me. I mean my simping phase. Yeah, that's fair, mate. That's fair. I never really had a simping phase when I was in high school. Like, everyone would be getting girlfriends and boyfriends left, right, and centre. My best friend, oh my god, he was such an idiot. I love my best friend, right? Well, my best high school friend, right? I loved him. Brilliant guy, wonderful person, right? Awesome. Dude could not pick a woman to save his life, okay? The first one was a crazy bitch. The second one was an even crazier bitch. The third one was an even crazier bitch. And the fourth one literally assaulted him. Yeah, after that, he actually chose someone that was, like, you know, not mentally unwell. And they're still together. They're doing very well, which I'm very happy about. So, yeah, my friend is absolutely dire at picking people, right? Great guy, he's the best guy you'll ever meet, but my lordy Lou, he is absolutely terrible when it's trying to pick someone to date. Yeah. And the pull. Mine. I love underpowers. I have no space for underpow. Okay, I don't want the underpow. I'm trying to save up so I can get enough Eyes of Ender so I can actually end up going to the end. Because I want the Elytra. I don't really... I just want the end, really. There's a lot of end stone, there's a lot of blocks to explore, and there's a lot of things that you can get from the end. So that's why I want it, really. Right, have a... should have enough, I think. I don't know. Do I have an arrow? No, I don't. Ow. Fuck off. Come at me, bro. You think you're some hot shit, yeah? Let me. Please never let me on the internet again. Oh, that's the wrong. How much longer is it? Oh my god. This is actually painful. Right, so let's put all of this up here. All I need is a full hotbar here, and then 42 more. That's it. Okay, that's it. That's all I need, and then I'm done. I'm done with the mining. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of things off camera. Ow, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Did my village farm get broken into? No, that's impossible. That's actually impossible, because it's completely sealed off. And one thing about Russian creators, before I forget, after the start of the special military operation, they just lost essentially half or even more of their money because YouTube just gave them free ad block for us. Oh yeah. Yeah, they did. They did, didn't they? I'm calling it a special military operation because, you know, it's Russia. Okay, I don't want anyone to get in trouble or whatever, you know? especially one of my viewers. But yeah, I see what I understand what you mean. That would have massively impacted their ability to make videos. So actually, yeah, the fact that a lot of Russian speakers are now starting to go to the more general YouTubers it makes more sense. Thanks, man. No problem. Just be safe. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, be safe, mate. Anyway, so this is currently going well. I'm nearly finished. I just need to fill up these last 4 slots with block, and I can finally say that I have gotten all the blocks I'll need, and that will put me into the position where I can finally start building the goddamn bridge that I was meaning to build literally this entire stream, but never did because the amount of stone I need is unreal. The amount of stone I need is absolutely insane. It's honestly kind of incredible, to be honest. Done. Oh my god, that took so long. But there you go, we have finally mined 10,000 fucking blocks of stone. That was excruciating. Right. I've got quite a few more things to do with this world, but for now I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you whenever I stream next. So, yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.